Hey everyone, Joe here. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Hi to everybody that always comes by. And if you just stumbled on me, my name is Joe and I do a lot of seasonal decorating, especially for Christmas. And hey you guys, if you like Christmas stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going for 10,000 by Thanksgiving and I'm inching up there slowly but surely. And I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, give me a thumbs up and drop me a comment. It would be really great. Today, it's really early here right now. I actually got up really early this morning and went to Home Depot. I like to get there at 6 o'clock in the morning before there's any kind of crowds, especially with the situation that's going on. So I look a little bit sleepy today because I only got a couple hours sleep last night, but I'm here and raring to go and ready. So as you can see right next to me, this is my one of two of my gingerbread trees, and you can see I already did the topper. And for those of you that didn't catch that video, please go on my channel and check it out and see how I constructed this this topper. And today what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to show you how I'm going to decorate the rest of this tree. Now you might be wondering, why am I down here on the floor and why is this tree on the floor in the middle of nowhere? Actually, I have two of these trees and they have to be decorated down here and then carried up a ladder up about 10 feet or so, and they're going to go up in on these shelves that I have above the closets, which is way up in my foyer. So they have to be decorated here and then carried up that ladder. So that's why I do it down here. So the first thing I'm going to do is, you can see I have a little bit of ribbon on here, but I'm going to put on some ribbon. I'm just going to show you briefly how I do each little thing, because I know you don't want to sit there and watch me actually do it. So let me go get some ribbon right now. So here's the things that I'm going to use excuse me, on the tree. I have these donuts and cupcakes and ice cream cone. That's from Walmart. Then I have these cookies here. These are real cookies that I polyurethaned and then Mod Podged with some glitter. And then I have these cupcakes right here that I made from the expandable spray foam from Home Depot. And I'm going to use these chocolate ornaments because remember, this is supposed to look like, cooking for gingerbread and cookies and so on. I'm going to use some of these gold branches here. I have a couple of more gingerbread things, some gingerbread cookie houses that I made. A few more of these gingerbread men. I have these gingerbread people. Those big ones, I don't think I'm going to add any of those on. And then I have the ribbon with the gingerbread people on it and the cocoa ribbon. So based on this is what I'm going to be using on the tree. Well, actually, it's two trees, and just a hint, one of them is already decorated, so that's why it looks like so little stuff here. So the ribbon I'm using is this gingerbread ribbon here. You can see it has little gingerbread on it, and then this cocoa ribbon right here. And I'm going to layer them together and then put those on the tree. So just like the hundreds of other tutorials on ribbons you saw, this is not really a tutorial. I'm just trying to show you what I did. I tucked the ribbon in here. I use some floral wire and then I loop it out. And then I tuck it back in and I use the branch of the tree and then I separate the two of these out and then I continue down, and then the last piece what I'll do is I'll roll it and then I pull the edge out to make this elongated edge just to have a nice ending on my ribbon. Next, I'm going to use these chocolate ornaments, and what you can see is I strung them on a piece of the floral wire here, and I put 3 of them together, and I try to do a couple of different textures on here. It gives you more bang for your space here, so I'm just going to stick this right in here, and I'm going to wrap my floral wire around it, and you see it takes up and fills out that space nicely. Next, I'm going to put on a few of these. These came from the Dollar Tree, and they were just blank. And I added on the face and a little bit of this rickrack with the puffy yeah, the puffy paint from Walmart. Next, I'm going to put on some of these cupcakes that I made. This is the expandable spray foam. You get this in Home Depot, and it comes in a spray can, and you know, get one of these cupcake holders here and just spray it in, and it puffs up and fills it. And I didn't even have to paint it. It comes out that color, kind of looks like frosting, and I just added a little bit of sprinkles on the top. And before it dried, I put in this hook. Next are these felt gingerbread that I got. These are really old. I think I got these in a rag shop, and for those of you that know, that's a long time ago. And I just put some glitter on it to make it look like more like a cookie. You know, I couldn't resist putting that little bit of glitz on there. Next, I have a couple of these things, the donut and ice cream cone and another cupcake. These are from Walmart. And I think they still have them. They're like about $1.98 each. Next, I have a couple of these, and these are made out of styrofoam. And you're not going to believe it, but these are actually about 40 years old. And I used to have a whole set of them, but I guess they just kind of like started to deteriorate and fall apart. I think I have a total of maybe 4 or 5 of these left. So these were, actually I got these from a store called Two Guys from Harrison. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that. They're about 40 years old. Next, I'm going to put a few of these cookies on. These are real cookies that I polyurethaned, and then I Mod Podged them, and I added some glitter on them. And my cousin Mary Beth just made me laugh the other day when she saw when she heard me talking about them on the topper, and she said only an Italian would think about preserving food, and she might be right about that. It made me laugh, but yeah, you can preserve it. These are about 3 years old, and these are they're in pretty good shape, you know. So I think they look nice on the tree too. So to create some dimension, what I did was I took these real cookies that I polyurethaned and I Mod Podged and put glitter on them. And then I put them on this branch. And this way I've made a pick that can actually extend out from the tree to give it some dimension. I'll put it in and then I'll show you. Next, I'm going to put a few of these guys in from the Dollar Tree. And I used some foam board in the back. Some of them I used cardboard. It depended on what I had. And then I glued them on and I put some glitter on them. And I'm going to finish it up with these chocolate snowflakes and these gold branches. Okay, so here are the 2 gingerbread trees, and they are ready to be carried up that ladder up on top of those 2 closets in the foyer. As soon as I get that ladder out, and Marianne is ready to help me. She has to hold that ladder while I bring them up there because these guys are heavy. Let me take a close-up for you. Everybody, so that's it for this video. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me. Look for my next video coming out really soon, where I'll be making my gingerbread village underneath these trees. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Take care. Be safe. Be careful. And I'll be seeing you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.